Alright, chat, YouTube, it's Deck time. This time for blue, white, splashing red Affinity. That's the list I think that did pretty well in the showcase. Maybe it was a challenge. Either way, we got 4 copies of Bauble, 0 mana drop artifact that we can just use for Affinity count. Turbo out the Kappa Cannoneer, turbo out the Emry. Same with Mox Opal, Mox Amber, and Tormod Crypt, all 0 mana artifacts that we can go get off of Urza Saga. And helps us just add Affinity count. For the 1-drops, we got Esper Sentinel, kind of a card we haven't seen in the minutes since Hammer Time, but it's still in the format. It's still okay. It's a 1 mana 1/1 artifact human that lets you draw cards sometimes. 4 copies of Portable Hole, same 1 mana artifact. Use that as a removal spell. 3 copies of Tamiyo, which I think is a little bit weird to be playing 3 copies of. I think you probably want the full 4, but legendary creature that makes artifacts when it attacks that you can also use to draw cards, and it's just a pretty solid enabler for Mox Amber in general. 1 Candy Trail for a little bit of life gain, and you can also draw a card with it. 1 Lavaspur Boots for hasty constructs, 1 Needle for activated abilities, and 1 Shadowspear for lifelink trample. 3 copies of Ingenious Smith. Look at the top 4, put an artifact from among them into your hand, then whenever artifact enters, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I think it's only once per turn, right? Yeah, once each turn. Then we've got 3 Emrys for recursion of our artifacts, 4 copies of Metallic Rebuke is a little bit of counter magic, 1 Sigurd Stupor as their MDFC, 3 of the Big Turtle that pretty much has hexproof, but it doesn't. 3 Thought Monitors for drawing, no copies of Thoughtcast, no copies of the new one from Aether Drift that's blue and white that draws 3 and gains 3. Mana base wise, 2 copies of Darksteel Citadel, Artifact Land, 1 Hallowed Fountain, 4 Razortide Bridge, also Artifact Land, 3 Seachrome Coast for Fast Land, 4 Spire of Industries for colored mana, 4 Urza Sagas for making constructs and friends, and then our 1 Sigurd Stupor that we mentioned earlier. Sideboard, we got 3 Dispatch, which is the Path to Exile for Affinity, 4 copies of Consign Memory for Eldrazi, 1 Whip Flare for the Energy matchup, 1 Wear Tear for Breach or whatever other. Maybe we could bring in against Black-White also. 2 Tormod Crypt for the Graveyard Heavy decks like Frog, a couple copies of Haywire Mite for dealing with pesky Urza Saga matchups, and then 2 Damping Spheres for Storm or Breach. I'm looking for a 3/3 totem guy. Yo, Sage of the Skies is a sweet card. No colored mana. Sadness. I could keep this and scry with Candy Trail and hope for the best. I don't completely hate that. This hand's really awkward though. I'm on the draw. I think we gotta ship it. I think we can do better. Drop Metallic Rebuke out of this hand, then turbo out Thought Monitor. It's a dragon that's damping Matrix. If you love something, let it go. If it returns to you, it was Metallic Rebuke. Finding spoilers is so tough. Leonin Arbiter. That's discounted by 3, so it goes down to 4 mana. Gonna have to be an Emry here. Alright, let's haste up the Emry, cast this Mox Opal. There we have Metallic Rebuke up. This costs 3. Okay. The Leak Dismember. MTG spoilers. MTG visual spoilers. Why is this so difficult? Balemerk. I think we rebuke it. Ah. Clarion Conqueror. 2 and a white 3/3. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Oh, they have a baby one, and then they have the full-size one. And then they have whatever this is. Which is, I guess, is a mythic version of it. Pretty sweet card. I think it'll see play. Look at chatting. Alright. My leg. Honestly, I don't remember when this happened in the show. I remember him saying my leg, but I don't know if it was during this scene. That's a crazy dismember, though. That's crazy work. Catcher most going, my leg. I think yeah, I like the Monty Python one better, too. So I have an option here. I can either just Mox Opal, make a giant construct, or I can Thought Monitor. Let's Thought Monitor. I forgot I was playing Magic, too. Portable Hole or Saga? Top, top. I could go get my Mox Opal out of here. Is there a point? I guess I can move the boots over to Thought Monitor. But it only gives it +1/+0, so I can't really block anyways. Guess I should just crack a Bauble. They're getting on Bad Potter instead of Deathrise Shaman. Why not both? So they can Violence Bogart Troll when I go to target something with Emry. Unbanned Seeded Synod. Oh, they're actually just shocking us in. For a second Bailmerk. Honestly, I don't know about the artifact lands. They might be fine. Returns to Dog. That's all Nezuko's here to do. Is just be devil's advocate constantly. And shield Stormbreath Dragon. That is also true. So I could pay the Leonid Arbiter. What do I even want? I guess I can get Mox. Mox Amber. I think I want to play Kappa Cannoneer this turn. I don't think I can afford to pay for this. So if I want to target Kappa Cannoneer, I do need blue mana for that also. So I don't think I can play the Portable Hole first. I would just be targeting Kappa Cannoneer. Maybe that's fine. I still don't really need my mana floating either. Well, this could also make a construct. Or I could haste and start beating down. Let's go with beatdowns. If I was gonna do this, I should have paid the 1 and left a Bauble untapped and then drawn with Bauble here. I think that fella is gonna be a little bit too slow now unless they have Solitude in hand, because they can still Solitude my Kappa Cannoneer. Although it has Ward 5. Alright, they passed the turn. I don't think they beat Ward 5. I have to pump this thing quite a few times, though, because I want to play around solituding their own creature. So I can pump it twice, 3 times, 4 times, which should be good. Solitude pitching Felia. What are we targeting? Emry. Scoop. Lingering Souls and black white. Hey, that's value if you mill it off of Overlord, right? 2 mana, make 2/1/1 flyers. Ooh. Alright, what do we want against black white? Maybe Haywire Mite. I don't really want Tormod's Crypt. Then Dispatch is probably better than Metallic Rebuke. Ward 5 so good. I think a Whip Flare over the last Metallic Rebuke also. Yeah, exactly. You play Overlord, you build Lingering Souls, you miss on creatures, and you complain about whiffing on creatures and just say you're unlucky. They also have Aether Vial that I can needle, which might be worth it. They're playing like a Taxes build and not a Ketramos build. Yeah, Lingering Souls does give you 2 creatures. This is also true. Gross. His hand can't cast anything. It's close. Alright, your turn. Haywire Mite. Boomer Jun will get utterly demolished by standard domain right now. No! Hater shit. That'd be a fun YouTube series to do. What standard decks could beat current modern Jun? Probably a lot. Yeah, bottoming the land did not pay off, but I didn't think I'd be getting Stony Silence Hunter too. Here we are. Ephemerate. My Haywire Mite. I wouldn't want to have Breed play Jun because I feel like he'd get really sad if he ever lost any standard decks. I don't have that kind of emotional connection to Jun, so I'm okay with losing. I mean, I guess Reed doesn't really care about losing either. He never has. That's a lot of boys. Can I dispatch Stony Silence? I think the Jun deck would destroy Mice, though. Not sure Mice has a really good matchup against the Oopsal removal deck. Then you have to play, like, Hunt Master of the Fells in the sideboard. So that way, you can have a grindy matchup against Domain. God, I miss Hunt Master of the Fells. That card's so sweet. I'm trying to hold these artifacts so I can pump Ingenious Smith, but I don't know if I'm ever going to hit another Mana Source to cast Ingenious Smith in the first place. Is this the Overlord? Ah, it's Witch. My token. Olivia pretty good against Domain. Take your Overlord. Take your Zur. Another land, Pog. What the is this, man? I'm out of here. This is some unbelievable hater shit. Alright, Stony Silence Kataki. GG. I have portable holes, and that's probably the best I could do. Incredible hater shit. They said, you best not bring a single artifact to this table right now. Yeah, once all the hate comes out of the sideboard for Breach, then we're gaming with Affinity. Until then, maybe not gaming so much. We could also play that Samwise list that Xenon did super well with, won the challenge, and it also like did well on another challenge too. I was watching Meat play that list last night after I rated him a little bit. What are the opponents sideboarding? Their third and fourth Stony Silence in, and then their second and third Kataki. Honestly, I think I would jam Deathrise Shaman into the Recruiter of the Guard Vile version of Black White before I would the Ketchermost one. Finally having a good one drop to Violin sounds so incredible. Just like turn one Vile, or turn one like Deathrise Shaman, turn two Vile, whatever. I think you're pretty happy playing either of those on turn one. Turbo out your recruiters. Because the only good one drops that Black White really has are just Goddess Souls and Ocelot Pride. So a few months after Hogak ban, a buddy was playing Crabvine in the Star City event. He's round one, and he had to call a judge to check his opponent's deck because he was pre-boarded for the matchup. No, he goes, isn't Hogak still like the best deck? Oh my lord. They came prepared. This hand cannot beat Stony Silence. Is it a keep though? You forgot Giver of Runes? I said good one drop. I think it's a mole. It's not a bad hand, it's just I'm never beating their hate pieces. Instead, I'll keep the one lander. How many baubles do I want to cycle? Probably at least one. I'll leave one around. Well, it depends. If we draw a land here. Okay. We're cycling both baubles. Oh, they're letting us draw a card. Let's go. It's pretty funny that they have Aether Violin still. Post Stony Silence Kataki. Boots, Mox Opal, Esper Sentinel, Portable. Did Day Before Grand Prix trial winning decks used to get published anywhere? That I don't know. Never punished. I think I just got punished. I can keep two of these. And the Mox Opal. Alright, well, I'm not keeping Portable Hole. But actually, I have to kill this thing. So I only get to keep one of these. Man, this sucks. No. Is it even worth it keeping the Mox Opal around? I guess not. Very cool, Kataki. I should not have cast the Portable Hole on the Aether Vial. I should have left up freaking Dispatch, man. I don't know. Do I play around like their one? I should have just kept the Portable Hole in my hand, right? Because if they just like jam Stony Silence. Or if we kept Second Sentinel. Oh, I should have done that. Either way, I think we're conceding to a slight breeze right now. Oh, good Ghost Quarter. Just Needle Aether Vial. Be a reverse hater. I mean, I know they have a dog also. Hidden Velk. A dog. Random Kataki. Okay, I give up. Get me out of here. It's not main. What's the point? Jake the Sheepy. Island Tamiyo? No Tamiyo. It's Island Go. Holy moly, look at this. Blue. 4-0 Modern Daily. 4 Snapcasters. 4 Spell Stutter Sprites. 3 Kiras. 3 Vendilion Click. 4 Master of Waves. Yo, this was modern from a different time. 2014, chat. 4 Snappy. 4 Spell Stutter. 3 Kira. 3 V-Click. 4 Master of Waves. I bet that's the name you haven't heard in a while. 3 Spell Snares. 4 Vapor Snag. 1 Mana Leak. 4 Remand. 4 Cryptic Command. 3 Aether Vial. 2 Vidalcan Shackles. The Conclaves. Let's go. Tormod's Crypt. Pithing Needle. Echoing Truth. Negate. Threads of Disloyalty. Evacuation. Holy. 2014. I would like to play Mox Opal. Force Negation Pitching Remand. I lost. I cannot cast a single spell. Counterspell. I feel like that was so aggressive to force this, but I mean, shit, it worked out for him. Because I have no colored mana anymore. Was 4-0ing a daily harder than 5-0ing a league? Dailies are pretty much prelims, so I think the competition was higher in dailies, so I'd say yeah, it was harder than 5-0ing a league. Stock up. Deceiver Exarch. What? I can't believe them forcing this was just like the biggest middle finger of all time. Layer of Denial, my Pithing Needle. Come on. It's just the needle. Name Splitter Twin. Name Splitter Twin, realized mistake immediately. Tamiyo. I still can't cast anything. Alrighty, your turn. Top deck. Oh my god. I guess the lesson learned here, always force negation the Mox Opal. Despair. Yeah, the modern Bolt the Bird. Force the Mox Opal. Not even a great Balatro hand. I mean, not a 3 of a kind. No full house, though. Stonks up. Opponent's list reminds me of a mono blue deck that I built in high school for fun. That was just nothing but counterspells. All it had was 3,000 counterspells in it. And the win con was the 5 mana Jace Architect of Thought, I think it was called. That deck was so bad. What's up, Geo? Oh no, it was something. Which one was it? It was Jace. It was the one that was completely unplayable. It was Unbound. Hold on, let me remember. No, it wasn't Telepath Unbound. Memory Adept. Not that one. Living Guild Pact. That was one of the worst ones. That one sucked. I think I go Smith here. No, I'm glad. Rearrange the bottom four. Go. Yeah, Memory Adept was fine. Living Guild Pact was unplayable. I was such a bad Jace. Was it 4 mana? I guess it was 4 mana. I thought it was 5. I don't actually think that deck had a win condition because that Jace ult didn't win the game. What's up, Fresh? This is Cave Story. It is Cave Story. Yeah, the win condition was boredom. Do I put lands in your deck? I just put like 3 on the bottom. So yes, but no. I think if we lose to Blue-Red Twin, we gotta pack it in. We did it. Tap land. There's a lot of bad Jaces out there. Can't confirm. Blue-red creativity with Kiki, Jiki, and Exart as your 2 creatures. What if you have the creativity for 1, though? It's your only option. You're just like, alright, creativity, get Deceiver, Exart, go. Lame. What is this, like, overabundance of artifact 8? Yeah, Cunning Caster was really bad, too. I had, like, so much hope for Cunning Castaway, because it looked so sweet. And then, unplayable. The plot 2-mana Jace was pretty good, right when it first came out. Nobody realized why plot Ancestral when you could just play a different deck. And I was like, yeah, that's true. Stop it! Why do you have so many flames? You're Tamiyo. My favorite Jace has gotta be Architect of Thought. Because that was when I was first starting to play Standard. That card was everywhere. That card was also just so much fun to play with and against. Yeah, that card was good vibes. Attack you for 0. Flash in your Deceiver Exarch. So I can counter it. Good stuff, Urza. Take care. Space Ballerin. I've never gotten to play Space Ballerin. I want to, though. I don't think that card's on Magic Online, is it? Or is it? Time to divide the sectors. Yeah, I doubt it as well. Let's look. We have access to look. Space Valorant. Oh. They put in like a handful of Infinity cards, right? If I remember correctly. Rip the most dangerous gamer. Yeah, Jace Architect I thought, and the 6-man Elspeth. Sun's Champion. Elspeth Sun's Champion was such a good card. It still is a good card, to be honest. I don't know if there's a Planeswalker that runs away with the game faster than Elspeth. Aside from, like, the big Ugins. Yeah, the new Ugin, I guess, runs away with the game faster. Oko, sure. Would you like to pay my Esper Sentinel tax? Oh, they paid it. You fool. But they have counterspell also. They had Thundertrap Trainer. I have access to so much card draw. Was banned for a decade for no good reason. You're correct, we should not be in this game. However, I guess I should attack. Well, okay, let's think about this. Nah, attacking first has got to be wrong. I think we just jam the Kappa Cannoneer and then pump it. I gotta dodge Splinter Twin next turn. If I can dodge Splinter Twin, I think we have this game locked up. Unless they find Flame, I guess. Come on, man. Not fair. You got it. The old top deck twin. Wear Tear. Maybe Haywire Mite. I don't think I want Tormod's Crypt. Out Candy Trail. Needle's fine. I guess Portable Hole's not that good. They deserve that win as soon as they, like, force a negation. My Mox. I couldn't cast a single spell after that. Then, yeah, for sure. I peaked. If we lose this match, I think we're going to probably boot up a little bit of Samwise combo. And then we'll move over to Standard. We don't get this entire league. Affinity feels really awkward right now. Because you're getting got by all the Breach hate. And also just, like, random main deck Flames and other stuff. Not that Flame's a super popular card right now. Affinity is just clunky. Yeah, Breach is still around. People have been playing in challenges still. Oh, good. Yeah, a lot of random incidental infinity hate, affinity hate, and infinite hate. Portable, Bauble, Tamiyo, Sink. Probably the best start we can get here. Just turn 1 Emry. Please don't bolt my turn 1 Emry. They didn't bolt my turn 1 Emry. Tamiyo. Tamiyo. I'm thinking about how many baubles I want to crack right now. At least one. Or I could wait until their turn, crack both, and then untap, flip Tamiyo immediately, but I could just attack and like get a clue anyways. I think we just crack one on their end step. We'll see what they have or if they do anything to kill Tamiyo here, like bolt it. Draw 3 on their turn. It's simple, really. I would have double Sentinel. How do they ever win? Like they have Meltdown? There's no way they have Meltdown, right? Surely they don't have Meltdown. Consigns my Tamiyo flip. Consigns my Mox Opal. They really hate Mox Opal. I already know it's on top. Kappa Cannoneer. Yeah, they probably don't have Meltdown. I've come to the same conclusion. They have Pyroclasm, though. Rip Emry. Rip Esper Sentinel. Will they let me draw a card? One good Tamiyo deserves another. Norwegian. I would get sucked in that game so fast. I can't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks so gas. No, don't say that. Okie dokie. Your turn. Save me, Kappa Cannoneer. We're gonna win a game. Pause champ. 100 plus new uniques, new support gems, new maps, new class, 3 new ascendancies, and it's a beta patch. Must resist the urge. Reject magic, embrace path and cookie until Monday. Not a bad idea. We should play Paper Mario tomorrow, chat. I gotta rehook up my Switch. Secondary Kappa Cannoneer. Sinks my Kappa Cannoneer. Or not Paper Mario, sorry, Super Mario RPG. Which is pretty much just Paper Mario, let's be real. Yeah, might as well be. Same shit. Scoop. Alright, let's run it back. I got bored with the initial release after like 2-ish months, but they added more support gems this update. Then there were support gems the entire launch, plus almost doubling the number of uniques. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. I don't really know what that means, but I played PoE 1 for, let's actually look. How many hours did I play PoE 1? I played it for like 20 hours. Not a ton of time. Yeah, it was rookie numbers for sure. The game that I sunk all my hours into was Guild Wars 2. I probably have a solid like 3,000 hours into Guild Wars 2. You played PoE 1, then you got to the skill tree that uninstalled. 9K for PoE 1? Holy schmoly. I quit Guild Wars 2 because they had such ass jumping puzzles. Some of those were hard. Unironically. But yeah, they were pretty ass. I don't think I can keep this hand. It's a little clunky. I don't know if one still has a player base, but I've heard good things about number 2. I tend to have more fun playing like actual MMORPGs as opposed to Diablo likes. I don't mind the Diablo likes. I think these will be really fun. Luckily, I never got into World of Warcraft. ARPG. I always call it Diablo like. A Rupka. Let's take Mox Opal. So that way they'll force it. Bring it on, Tamiyo. Yeah, I find ARPGs like a little bit repetitive. But I also throw like Monster Hunter in that category too. Even though Monster Hunter's not considered one. But I just found Monster Hunter really repetitive for me personally. At least Monster Hunter World. Where everything crashed. If they have Splinter Twin here, I'm a little cooked. Praise, no Splinter Twin. Let's draw a card, sure. I think I could have waited on the release of PoE 2, it sounds like. Not like the biggest fan of games that release with like less than half their content done. Like this probably could have been cooking for a few more years, right? But I get it that they need to like make money and have a budget to finish the rest of the game at the same time. Thundertrap Trainer. Yeah, I never played Hades 2. I got it, I just never played it. I was kind of just waiting for it to fully come out before I played Hades 2. I just dropped something, I have no idea where it went. Pulse my Ingenious Smith. Let's get Lavaspur. Unless they're gonna consign? No, no consign. I have all the bosses now in Hades Doom. I haven't checked up since they initially released it. Grab the boots. Play a Saga. Play a Bauble. Spear's free also. And then we can play the Kappa Cannoneer. And then equip the booties. Put shoes on my turtle. Okay. Get absolutely turtled. Stonks up. Is there a stonk that says get rid of target turtle? Or sorry, non-target turtle. Good luck targeting this one, buddy. You're telling me Ward 5's not hexproof? Alright, 1-1. We're still alive. Let's look at today's spoilers, because I haven't had a chance to really look at them. We'll give it a go. Devour. Play turn 1 Saga. Start making dudes. Must have Metallic Rebuke up. Double Devour. Hand is pretty sweet. I think I'm going to counter whatever their turn 1 play is. If it's Utopia Sprawl, I'm going to counter it. If it's Ugin's Lab Talisman, I'm also going to counter it. I don't get the portable hold next turn because I want to make constructs. So I think countering this is probably better. Unless I draw like Mox Opal number 2. Another one. I can't quite make a construct plus also Metallic Rebuke. But second talisman's fine. That one I can portable hold next turn. Tamiyo. What the heck? We're playing Tamiyo and anything now? Wish I had a Springleaf Drum in here. It's awkward that I don't. I guess it has to be Mox Opal. Sadly. Spike. Spike. All right. Consign a memory. I want Damping Sphere. Might not be so bad. It hurts me like a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna need Shadowspear or Candy Trail or Tormod's Crypt. Probably go down a Kappa Cannoneer, down a Thought Monitor as well. Just try to be a little bit more aggressive. I guess 4 portable holes, like a lot of portable hole, but they do have Tamiyo and they have Talisman. Let's try this out. What are they playing? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna keep this. It's a little slow. I can't play turn 1 Emry unless I top deck a 0. I'm just gonna hope I top deck a 0. 0 for the one time. Little Bauble, little Mox that's not named Opal. Time Warp, Temporal Mastery. Sometimes we're kind of good at the game with our top decks here. Esper Sentinel, Thought Monitor, Consign a Memory, all hit the bin, and same with the Bauble. I want Esper Sentinel, do I want Bauble? Take Bauble at 5 total. Let's actually grab Esper Sentinel here. Esper Sentient. You're 3 mana. A little expensive, buddy. Drawing the second Mox was also awkward. It's a lot of Eldrazi Temple. I think I am gonna make a construct and give it haste. Oh, I just scoop. All right. Yeah, you can consign the miracle trigger. Then they just draw it. All right, Affinity making a comeback after getting Kataki'd match 1. I guess I could have played around with the Kataki still. But we've been playing at some weird ones. White black taxes into. What did we play? Match 2. Oh, that's right. Splinter Twin into Mono Blue taking turns Eldrazi. GLHF. Frog? What the frog doing? Looks like frog. Must be frog. What's one on top? I will play a Pithing Needle. Psychic Frog. Go. Excuse me. Malcolm. Put a course counter on it, draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 more course counters on it, you may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. Alright, this one wasn't on my list either. Yeah, run-of-the-mill Modern League. Where I don't think we played against a competitive deck yet. Yeah, I guess people are just bored of the format, which is like, I get it. It kind of doesn't matter right now with bans being on Monday and no competitive Bonner tournament until after the ban list except for Apex. Discards my Kappa Cannoneer. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. We could cast the Thought Monitor. They're holding up Counterspell. Let's cast it. They counter it, it's fine. They bow master me, that's fine too. It's less fine, but it's fine. I just assume that every song that comes out of Persona games is an absolute banger. I played Persona 4? Hold on, let me consult Steam. I forgot which one I played. Oh, apparently I didn't play it on Steam. I forgot what Persona game I played. Oh, it was 4. Yeah, I got about 10 hours in the Persona 4. It was fun. It was very much like Pokemon. It's portable here and here and play Esper Sentinels. Maybe just here play Esper Sentinels. Kind of need to get rid of both of these. Frog. Yeah, it also gave me oh, what was that game? For the DS where you scan the cards in and then you confuse monsters that you scanned in. It'll come to me. Very much felt like that game as well. Oh god, that game was like one of my favorites too. Monster Rancher. I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, we got all 4 portable holes this game. I don't even know if I have outs at this point. I got to like draw Thought Monitor. Oh hey. Let's grab a Bauble. Not sure third Esper Sentinel does much for me. Spectrobes! Thank you, Josie. How could I forget Spectrobes? What a good game. A drawing consider. I don't want to deploy these, I don't think. Dismember my Thought Monitor? No, 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 have a heart. Wait, actually. Not gonna let me draw. Yeah, I'm dead. Sad. Alright, let's take Dispatch. Scanners. Wait, I remember these. Yeah, I remember these. I never had one, but I remember seeing them. Scanners, a basic tutorial where you can scan the barcodes. But I was thinking of Spectrobes, which was an absolute banger of a DS game. Everybody played Pokemon. Meanwhile, I played Spectrobes. I also played Pokemon. I started with Fire Red. But Spectrobes, you scanned cards in, and you got Pokemon that way. By, like, holding it to your DS. It was sweet. I don't think I want this many portables. It looked kind of okay there. But I think in general, portable's not that good in the matchup. You could, like, fuse them together. Oh, it's actually so sweet. You can make some badass mons by fusing them. Gotta drop one more card. Maybe I do drop another portable. So we're bringing in Dispatch. Oh, I don't have to actually drop another card. I'm a liar. We dig for fossils and then train them. I remember that game too. I don't remember what it was called though. I also played a lot of Nintendogs. Rip my Nintendog. No way that puppy's still alive. I haven't taken care of him in probably like 13 years. Minimum. Rip my Tamagotchi. The worst dog dad. You had the Nintendogs DS. I wanted to get one so badly. Rip my boy. I didn't have a Tamagotchi. I had the knockoff Tamagotchi. Where there was like, it was like a monster that you trained and you took care of and you fed and stuff. And there was like 3 different versions of them. There was like a grass one, a fire one, and a water one. Rip Neopets. Magic mentioned. It was like knockoff Tamagotchi. It's better to use this. Use this, play this, hold up Metallic Rebuke. Don't worry, opponent. I'm not holding up anything suspicious. Played Neopets and RuneScape all day. Middle school's when I was playing like Wizard 101, and then I started to pick up Melee. And I was playing Melee in middle school. Oh, Master. I played the hell out of Wizard 101. That game was fire. Well, uh-oh. It was pretty much a card game. Well, uh-oh. Is it still popular? That's crazy. The game, the only thing I'll say was like it was expensive. If you didn't want to do a subscription service and you wanted to buy the worlds, it was a lot of money. All right. Rip Tamiyo. Oh. Give me the boots. Give me the booties. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think blue-black can beat like a single resolved Kappa Cannoneer. Ever. I also played Aeon. Aeon was like... Does anybody play this game anymore? I wasn't allowed to play World of Warcraft as a child, so I played Aeon instead because it had a little bit of a cheaper subscription per month. This game was kind of sweet though. That was my MMORPG as a kid. Yo, my dude, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Before I figured out that Guild Wars 2 didn't have a subscription service, so I just played the shit out of Guild Wars 2 instead. Scamming people with microtransactions. Yeah. I have 2 questions. Why didn't you transform Tamiyo? I don't know. Why did it, am I seeing a lot more dismember? Ketramos. It's one of the ways of killing Ketramos. Honestly, I don't remember the situation if I could have transformed Tamiyo. Guild Wars 2 was sweet. I got level 80 Paladin, which was the max level at the time. I don't know if it still is. And I went on a few raids and did dungeon bosses and shit. And I was like, alright, I'm kind of good. And I also did world PvP. I did world PvP with a Paladin. I did world PvP with an Assassin. Anyone remember Dungeon Siege? Dungeon Siege 3, baby. 26.3 hours in Dungeon Siege 3. How could I forget? When Star Trek, never Star Trek. This stream is not sponsored by Star Trek Command Fleet, but Star Trek Command Fleet, if you're out there, don't hit me up. Trying to think of the more obscure games I sunk a lot of time into. Hellgate London. That was a freaking fun game. That was one on definitely the more obscure side. I don't know if anybody remembers that game, but it was a sweet one. I gotta take the portable. Brute Force on Xbox. I didn't play a lot on Xbox. I mostly just played Halo on Xbox. I don't remember Geo. I don't remember the situation we were in. But maybe I could have flipped Tamiyo. Trying to remember, like, what did I play on Xbox? I remember. The only reason I bought an Xbox 360 other than Halo was Kingdom Under Fire Circle of Doom. That game slapped. That was like the only thing I used my Xbox for. Such a fun game. Probably doesn't hold up to today's standards, but back then, ooh, I was hoping I had to land off this. Kingdoms of Avalon Reckoning. Didn't play that one. I also played Fable 2 on Xbox. That game was okay. I didn't like it as much as Kingdom Under Fire. Played a lot of Morrowind. That was the only Elder Scrolls. Well, I guess I didn't play Elder Scrolls 1, 2, or 3. Loved Oblivion. Oblivion was sweet. I liked Oblivion more than Skyrim. Still do. Which I guess is considered a hot take. But I thought making your own spells in Oblivion and having them do ridiculous things that was like borderline buggy was so funny. Easily my favorite part of that entire franchise was making your own spells. Harvest Moon. I played the GameCube Harvest Moon. I don't know if that was like the only Harvest Moon. Gears of War. I played Gears of War at a friend's house. I never owned Gears of War. But it was okay. Didn't mind it. Origins is by far the best Dragon Age. Yes. With the DLC, that game was amazing. Best Dragon Age, hands down. Dragon Age 2 kind of disappointed me. Wait, was the DLC called Inquisition, or was that a separate Dragon Age? Dragon Age Inquisition? Oh, that was a separate game. Never played Dragon Age Inquisition. Awakening. Dragon Age Origins Awakening. That was the full with the DLC. Yeah, I never played Inquisition. Dragon Age 2 was a little disappointing, like I said. Ouch. Dude, this Malcolm is crazy work. This is making me nostalgic, chat. I'm like, damn, I've really been gaming my entire life, huh? Just never stopped gaming. Been gaming since I was a wee dingo. Yeah, that's a Malcolm in Modern. Moon Patrol on an XT. Whoa. Rebuke. Kind of hope they counter back because I could like portable hold dispatch. I was taught how to play RPGs by my grandpa who still plays JRPGs in his 80s. Your grandpa sounds amazing. That's so sick. That's gonna be me when I'm old. Just still gaming, can't stop gaming. Alright, portable. Try to take out the Malcolm. Retired, just having a good time. Yeah, wait, can he be my grandpa? Modern Horizons 115 has released. My boots. Oh, they drew me to a thought monitor. How much do you cost? 3? And I was the star on the internet. Shut up, Gramps. I took my gaming to a whole new level. When Hamulet Titan? It's a good question. Oh, I overpaid. Oops. Double dispatch. I mean, I guess I try one. Eh? Oh. Oh. I make a Kappa Cannoneer. Oh, I already played land. Alright, well, this is fine. I got a chump blocker. As long as I don't pop Tormod's Crypt and then grow this to 14 power and then having a removal spell, I think we're okay. SpongeBob will be a vintage MTG set. That is true. Attacks. I block. Old school SpongeBob. OSSB. I wonder if they have Bowmaster. Can I start with the Kappa Cannoneer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the account of Malcolm. 3 Manana. No Manana. Okay. Attack you for 5. Surprise! I paid 3 blue for this. It was pretty much an Archmage's Charm. Surprise, lethal. Hey, we're making a comeback with Affinity. The less attention I paid to the games, the more winning we did. Alright, chat, will we 4-dash? Yes, no, let me know. Sub question, is it better to burn out or fade away? I would say you should crash out all the time, no matter what you're doing. Just start raging. Windswept Heath, yep. Guy's so proud he learned what that means. I only recently learned what crash out means because I'm getting old. Carrion Feeder. Alright, we're 0 for 5 when it comes to meta decks. How is anybody supposed to know what that means? And I think I said it to at least 3 people the day I learned what it meant, which was like last week. Sammy Whammy. Birthing Ritual. For real, on God. No, I just say those things already. Thanks, internet. Samuel Whammules here. Yeah, we're playing standard after this chat, 'cause I don't think I can play against many more meta modern decks. It's maintain my sanity. That's bussin' G. For real, on God. I feel like as a Californian, I should know more slang than the average person, but I'm losing my edge. Standard's not bussin'. For real, on God. I got a cat. Low key, goated with the sauce. I never had an edge. Sad, but true. Snot sneeze. Am I supposed to rebuke this last phase? Probably. Oh no, I guess not. They just take 2 damage. Basically, I just see that my hand is nothing else. Alright. Not gonna be able to kill their Samwise if they find it. Yeah, MTG chat's like a little bit lacking when it comes to the new slang. It's no Fortnite chat, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we're all old. That's okay. Second Emry. That's not good. Fortnite's 10 years old and they still love their Fortnite. Okay, so we have decisions to make. Portable hole. I could either target this birthing ritual, which I think makes the most sense, or I could stone rain them by targeting Samwise. I think we just take the birthing ritual. Follow-up question. What's the fastest way to win this game? Probably through a Kappa Cannoneer, so we'll Ingenious Smith try to look for a Kappa Cannoneer. Then we go get the haste boots here. Ooh, second portable hole. Now we get to do the stone raining also. He told you that your headphones were the most uncle thing ever and you aged 10 years. You're never going to recover from that one, I'm sorry. Get in my pee hole? I didn't say that. I'm dead to many things here. Court of Calling, green, no, not Green Sun Zenith. But I am dead to Court of Calling. See if they get a sacrifice outlet. Show me Viscerus here. May have died. Okay. Whip Flare. Dispatch. More Crypt. I think we could drop Metallic Rebuke and just kind of play to the board more. Actually, Esper Sentinel's kind of bad too. Could you take Wear Tear or additional Haywire Mites? Matchup's probably not great. Yeah, I still look good for 38. Not bad. No, he's 51. If you feel too young, fire up some Arena Q, but I'd love to see you use the heist mechanic. What is that? Couldn't even begin to imagine what that means. Remember my Emry. Oh, they take the whip flare. I think they have Force of Vigor in their hand. Oh, no, they don't have Force of Vigor. Like I said, I didn't need to take one. I could use the Mox Opal. Rip Saga. Can I name Cat with Pithing Needle? It is an activated ability out of the graveyard, right? Judge. What's it called? Cat. Cauldron Familiar? Cat. Yeah, I'm Cauldron Unfamiliar. I always just call it Cat. Jung Wolf? What the heck? Oh, this has Yawgmoth in it too, right? Yawgmoth! They could sack Young Wolf, return it, and then double block, but I can dispatch one of them. I did have Force of Vigor. How would you look at that? God, it's such a bop. Hate when a bad matchup gets worse. That often happens when you play Affinity. I think I'm supposed to dispatch the Young Wolf before blocks. I guess I can go fetch Dryad Arbor and double block anyways. Yeah, it's tough. Tough situation to be in. You kind of need this Emry to stick around, though. I don't know, I guess they have a plan. I'm gonna kill the Visitors here. I think I care less about the Dryad Arbor. Yeah, the league's definitely been filled with pet decks for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could play this out, and then if I draw a Mana Source, then we're chilling. But I can't kill the Dryad Arbor with this. I think we just pass. We're not in a good spot. 2. Play a Portable Hole on nothing. I kind of want to use this Haywire Mite to kill Birthing Ritual if they play it. And a chord for 1, maybe. Yeah, they're like, what a noob. Can't believe you just Portable Hole nothing. Little do they know, that's my best line. Sammy Whammy. Oh, that's all pretty good. gonna kill the Sammy Whammy. We're not dead yet. As much as it feels like it. Only mostly dead. That grist complicates things. I hate you, Christopher. Yeah, they could pay for the ward, which is like a big problem here. Can I redo my needle on Christopher? Oh, Thoughtseize. I guess if they Thoughtseize me, they can't pay for the ward anyways. Promises of a hexproof turtle. Denied. Dude, I look so stupid here with like 2 portable holes with nothing underneath them. Flipping this Tamiyo even good. Nobody. You look fine. Ish. Boots. Why are all of our cards so bad? We only have a handful of good cards, and we have to play the bad cards to get the good cards. Boats with the Spurs. Collector Roof. Jesus Christ, Force of Vigor Collector Roof. No, Haywire Mite. Cappy, I found you. After all these years. I don't think there's a chance I'm cracking a clue here, but maybe. Gots to kill the grist, methinks. Oh, you know, I should have attacked the Tamiyo also. I was leaving it back as a blocker, but I think it's kind of pointless. One, 3. Pog champ. I think Pumpy the Kappa Cannoneer is probably more helpful. 2, 3, 4, 6. I guess if they have Court of Calling plus land drop, they can go get another grist and kill my Kappa Cannoneer. Just got back from playing proper EDH in a quite good long while. Well, welcome back. How was EDH? The format which we don't speak of. Rule 1 of EDH. Don't talk about EDH. Two, three, four, five, 6. I'm losing half my life. But I flip Tamiyo. And plus? What's that big gap? If I flip Tamiyo and plus, I guess I don't even need to move the boots. But I probably should. You have so much to live for. Am I gonna die? Let's just attack with the Kappa Cannoneer and then move the boots back over. Maintain my 1-3 blocker. Although Ward 5 on the Kappa Cannoneer could be relevant compared to checks notes. Ward 4. I think we just move it back over, though. Could also crack this clue into the Bowmaster. I don't really want to. If I can avoid it. They have Quarter Calling. We're in trouble. Gains 3 life. Sure. They could also be sacking stuff to Scry. But they haven't. Sends the team minus the Bowmaster. I'll block the Viscers here. Maybe. I don't think I can afford to get pinged by the Bowmaster here. 1, 2, 3. I'm 1 artifact short of killing them, though. Yo, Zan, thanks for the Bezos bucks. Appreciate the prime in the 8 months. Alright, let's risk it for the biscuit. If we draw an artifact, we win. Oh. That works, though, right? Not ideal, but it works. I should forgot the Tamiyo flip, too. I can kill the 2-2, that doesn't matter. What matters is that the Kappa Cannoneer is going to be lethal. Did we do it? Bonk? Cracks fetch. Uh-oh. Alright. Anybody these Metallic Rebukes on the draw? Nah, we'll be fine. Top Monitor is kind of bad against the Mono Bowmasters, though. Mutant Urban Turtles. I do too, most of the time, but it's hard to like leave it up constantly with them having Quarter Calling as one of their combo pieces. If they ever just stick a Birthing Ritual, it's kind of useless. In theory, I like it also. In practice, I think it comes up a lot worse. This hand is mid minus. Keep mid minus, snap it off. Pretty good against Thoughtseize, though. I guess they just take Emry, then my hand doesn't do anything. Bad in a Bowmaster, too. Don't bow me, I'll die. Also, don't collect roof me. Haywire Mite. Please, I beg of you, do not cast Collector Oof. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Dies of cringe. Cooked. Sorry, believers. That's what happens when you play an artifact deck before Breach gets banned. You catch strays. Sounds good, Ashi. Have yourself a great night. I'm gonna switch over to standard here for a second.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.